Hello, welcome again to the Daily Sporran, and today I'm going to do a section of a passion play from 1973. Two sections, in fact, Memory Bank and Best Friends, two of the proggiest parts of the proggiest Jethro Tull album, which was released 50 years ago this month, in July 1973. I'll say a bit more about the end, about the progressive elements of this, but till then, hope you enjoy it. Wish me luck. All along the icy waste, their faces smiling in the gloom. Roll up, roll down, feeling unwound, step into the viewing room. The cameras were all around, we got you taped during the play. Is your ID ideal for identifying one and all? Invest your life in the memory bank, how's the interest? And we thank you. The ice cream lady wet her drawers to see you in the passion play. Oh man. I mean, it's just a crazy, lunatic bit of genius, that. Unbelievable. Incredibly exhilarating to play. I'm going to say a few things about it, because there's so much to say in that piece of music, but a few things. One is, whenever I hear a Passion play, I think of two other composers in particular, musicians. One is Frank Zappa. I think the jumping around between styles, the mixture of comedy, the playing with form, it's very Zappa-ish. Actually, Passion Play, in my view, is a much more light-hearted album than Thick as a Brick, which is not what Ian Anderson thinks, but I think he's wrong about that. And it's quite Zappa-y in that sense. But the other person I think a lot about is Kurt Weill. Kurt Weill, who wrote with Bertolt Brecht in the early part of the 20th century in Germany. Wonderful operas like the Threepenny Opera, for example. Kurt Weill, the part that reminds me very much of Kurt Weill is the... That sounds very Kurt Weill-y to me. So there's lots of what the most progressive things about it actually are, in a way, you can always relate to another composer or another influence, I think, outside the traditional boundaries of rock. There's always a lineage there, it seems to me, in some way, although Ian Anderson never copies anyone else, really. Secondly, within the different styles, there's a lot of classical music in this part of Passion Play. I really hear it a lot, the more I listen to it. And little tropes and tricks of classical music. So the section that goes... so that riff, I'll come back to the time signature of that in a minute. That riff... First it's played in C minor actually. The same tune is then put into F. And then into G minor. And then into E flat. And that idea of a tune revolving around different chords, very classical music-y in its origins. But my favourite bit of this whole section is something that I love about Jethro Tull. They move from a piece of music, a few bars that sounds incredibly classical, to then the most bluesy part of the whole of Passion Play, and perhaps the whole of Jethro Tull's post-This Was, or post-stand-up canon of work. It's this bit. If you just heard those 4 bars, you'd think that was a guitar version of a piece of classical music, right? But then this amazing adjoining chord. And you're off into a really bluesy stomp. It's all done by this hinge chord. Oh, sorry. So it's just a fantastic little... You're away. I mean, that conjunction of different moods and styles of music within a short space of time, it's just perfect Jethro Tull. And the last thing, the key number in this section of music, from a beat and time signature point of view, is 11. The whole of that middle instrumental part that you heard is done in combinations of 11 beats. And 11 beats, for those of you who are not musical, is a really difficult kind of beat to keep in your head. But the whole of it, from the minute it goes... 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. That's 11 beats. And then it goes to... That's 11 slower beats. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All the way through. Until you get back to the lyrics. It's versions of 11. Not quite a musical joke, but a musical time signature theme that is the basis of that extended passage. Fantastic. You won't get that anywhere else. Okay, you've heard more than enough from me. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.